tsunamis, hurricanes, earthquakes. These are all real-life tragedies that bring long-term misery. Many have modded these features into various video games as a sort of test to see how they'd fare against these hazards. While a little-known series created by developer Irem uses these occurrences as their main gameplay aspect. This game takes place on a man-made island that has been hit with a strong earthquake. The island has a dark history regarding its construction. This controversy in its making results in multiple aftershocks that start to swallow the island whole. I'm Yutika Yamada, and this is my disaster report, Hazard Survival Guide. Results may vary. Your main goal in this game is to, well, obviously get the hell off the island. Disaster Report kinda plays out like a PS2 era Telltale game, or a more advanced escape room puzzle game. Let's set the scene. You're stuck in a room. The only way out is through the door. But it's locked! Don't panic. Lucky for you, the door is slightly open. Sadly, your puny 480p arms can't force the door open, so you must find an item in the room that can help you pry open the door. This is an exaggerated example of how Disaster Report's puzzles work. These sections of the game kinda gave me a little bit of trouble, but when you finally get the missing piece, you'll wonder why you didn't get it earlier. I still honestly feel like the main character of this game is just a little bit slow.
Damn it, Keith, it's like 2 feet off the ground! Jump over it!
Disaster Report also has survival gameplay aspects. Hence the title. While roaming around the island, you'll come across multiple items that will help you in your endeavor. Bandages to restore health, flashlights to see in dark areas, or some hot pair of shades to stroll through the city and just say, "Fuck you!" But wait, there's a twist! The protagonist carries around a backpack, which is used as your inventory. Your backpack only has a certain amount of slots for materials, so you must pick up and choose which items you'll carry and which one you'll leave behind. Keep in mind that if you discard an item from your backpack, it's gone. Forever. Will you choose the badass glasses? Or will you pick the Glock 40 that could possibly come in handy against enemies? Don't worry, I know you're gonna pick the glasses. On top of having to worry about what to pack in your knapsack, you also have to worry about your thirst meter. This could be viewed under the HP bar dubbed QP. You can find lots of water fountains around the island to quench your thirst. Either that or you can keep a water bottle inside of your backpack for quick access. All these gameplay features come together smoothly to create a unique yet familiar blend of genres that make up Disaster Report. You may have noticed how old Disaster Report looks. On top of it being a very early PS2 game, the developers also had a very low budget when creating this game. It's most obviously demonstrated in the translation and visuals, because back in the day, localization teams were just complete garbage. One example of this is early in the game you'll come across this girl named Karen. A little later, you'll learn that her nickname is Kelly via the subtitles, only to learn that Kelly is a completely different character. The reason for this is because the editor fucked up the text box. I mean, hell, if I had 2 female companions that both start with the letter K, I'd be hella confused as too. Thank God they don't have another character whose name starts with K.
Are you fucking serious?
The main character's name starts with a K? You have 3 main characters that's name starts with a K? Who the hell gave these characters names? Alright, we need a name for our protagonist. What should we start with? How about K for Keith? K! Okay, exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Now we need a name for our female companion for the protagonist. What name should they have?
Another K for Karen?
K again! I love your shit, Kevin! We need a name for our other female companion.
Kelly?
Oh my god! Kevin, stop! You deserve a raise! Oh my god!
Thanks, boss. I mean, really, it's nothing. It's
Kevin!
No, I don't need a raise.
Whatever. Anyway, another demonstration of this game's age is its voice actors. Oh god, the voice actors. If you've ever seen a pre-2000s anime, movie, or video game dubbed over to English, you've gotten a taste of what Disaster Report's voice acting is like.
Thank God! Help has arrived! Can you lend me a hand? Do you have any tools?
No.
Well, is there a rescue team nearby? Are you all alone? What the hell? Don't take pictures of me without asking. I'll sue you.
Sorry, it's in my blood.
Wait up for me. Oh,
The voice acting isn't too distracting for me, mostly because Disaster Report has what will be forever known as "That Japanese effect." That Japanese effect is when the main plot is the only thing taken seriously about the product, and everything else is just fun for the sake of being fun. If Disaster Report took itself 100% at face value, it would just fall flat on its face as a boring earthquake sim. This game does have some serious moments, but when Disaster Report wants to get silly, trust me, you'll know it. Alright, Karen, stay calm. We're gonna get through this. Just hold my hand and stay quiet. He's almost there. We made it. Wait, what the hell? These moments are gems to go through in this game, so instead of revealing what they all are, I'm going to expand upon a topic that I dipped my toes in earlier. Keith can acquire various, outfits that you can play through the game with. The articles of clothing give you certain advantages while playing Yo, I think there's an error in the script. No, that's all correct. What? It says you get nothing for putting on different outfits. Yeah. The clothing you acquire give you no certain advantages in the game, so just wearing them is for the hell of it. I mean, who wouldn't want to look their best while escaping from a whole burning building? On top of wearing random costumes for just shits and giggles, Disaster Report has a kind of collectible in the form of compasses. Not only do these fall within the theme of the game, but they're also just awesome to collect. I mean, look at this little ass turtle. It's so cool. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. That's a trash joke. You can show off your newly created clothing line and compass collection with various characters you'll meet in this game. And oh boy, does this game have some real characters. Without giving away too much, damn it, I just realized how many times I've said this in this script already. Here's a brief summary.
wait. Can I go first, please?
Why?
I'm not wearing any,
Pantyless damsel in distress, Karen!
Oh.
I see. Then you can do something for me.
Pervy cameraman, break!
Hey!
Oh shit! Weird cat lady in Julie store without cats. Seriously, there was no need to do that at all with that bazooka guy. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention that this game has multiple endings that can be triggered through speech options. The choices you can make aren't too complex. Either you're just being a good Samaritan or just a plain dick fuck. But boy, does this game not hold back from making you feel like a real asshole. Not to spoil anything, but one ending lets you leave behind a couple survivors to die while you get saved instead. And man, did Irem really want you to feel like the offspring of the devil himself while going through that ending. There are multiple endings, collectibles like the compasses to collect, and another feature that is accessible via the main menu after completing the game to make for some replay incentives. And I really suggest doing so because Disaster Report isn't that long of a game, so more than one playthrough is kind of a given. While I did talk about how goofy Disaster Report is, earthquakes are a real and serious dilemma that happens in real life. In fact, while working on the 4th installment into this series, a huge earthquake hit Japan, destroying the work Irem had done. On top of not wanting to release a game that has to do with earthquakes after this serious one hit Japan, in result the game was cancelled and Irem went out of business. The game was revived in late 2014 and is now being developed for the PS4 with support of PlayStation VR. I strongly suggest looking into this next installment if you're interested in Disaster Report 1. Well, that's enough of product placements. Let's return back to the main point of this video. When I wasn't laughing at how ridiculous this game is, I actually found myself taking it 100% seriously. At many points I even wondered how I would survive in these situations. Correspondingly, I started playing this game as I would act in real life. I became very protective of my allies, only because I wanted to make sure they escaped a terrible fate with me. In many ways, Disaster Report is a basic how-to guide on how to survive an earthquake. I've only experienced 2 of them in my life, one of which I slept through, and the other I was only concerned about lag messing up my KD ratio rather than my own safety. Rules demonstrated in Disaster Report can come in handy, such as the following. Stay low to the ground, watch for falling debris, travel light, have a fresh source of water at all times, and don't forget some fresh pair of shades.
Shut the hell up, Kevin! I'm sorry!